Hi guys and welcome. Honor gave us the phone with the biggest battery capacity right now. I'm talking about the Honor Power. It has an 8000 mAh battery capacity. That's huge. Okay, so let's talk about this amazing phone today. Okay, we'll start with the design of the phone and then the pros and the cons of this device. I actually got this device so I can tell you about it. This video isn't sponsored by Honor. I've bought this phone with my own money just so we'll take a look at it. Alright, so if you're new on the channel, kindly subscribe. That's the only way you can support this channel. I also want to thank those who subscribed from my previous video. It was really helpful. Thank you guys. So let's go. The major stuff in the box is the 80-watt charger and the hard case. But as usual, I love to use my own preferred cases for my devices. And this really looks so nice. It really looks nice. I bought the white colored one, which has some smoky design vibes on the back. I love the camera arrangement as well. It's flushed. It's unique on its own. It has a very unique placement of the cameras. At the top, it's just your speaker grills. At the bottom, your SIM card slot, which supports just dual SIM cards only. A microphone, the Type-C port, and another speaker. At the left, it's a free zone. And on the right, you have the power button and the volume rockers. Now, let's talk about things that I like, which are the pros of the Honor Power. Number one is the battery life. Now, the size of the battery doesn't matter all the time. I've used phones with huge battery capacities, and it's just like as if maybe you use a phone for 5,000 milliampere hours, and then it's like 3 milliampere hours. So it's the integration between software and hardware, and this has to be done via software. Okay, so Honor has done this so well, and I tell you, the battery backup on this device is just so amazing. It takes me for a day and a half, and of course I'm a heavy user. So if you're a very mild user, this can take you for 3 days. Yes, it can take you for 3 days. All you do is to check YouTube once in a while. You send a test, you chat this person, just little pictures here and there. This will take you for almost 3 days. Yes. Number 2 on the list is the software. Now, Honor Power is running on Magic OS 9.0, and I have fallen in love with Magic OS. Honestly, this is one of the best OS I've ever used on a phone. I can tell you that I have experienced no single bug on this phone. The integration of the software is so excellently done. Everything just runs smoothly. Now, the AI features and media features are quite interesting. You can actually circle to erase, you can brush to erase, you can optimize, you can do all sorts. As long as your network is active, then you can do all of that. And then in the gallery, you can edit your videos and export them just like your normal video apps, your normal video editing apps. This phone does it so well. Number 3, the display. The Honor Power has a 6.78-inch 120Hz display. And I don't understand how come it looks more like a 6.8-inch. Was there a mistake? Maybe I need to measure it out myself. This looks like a 6.8-incher. Yes, it's beautiful, it's nice, but it lacks a little bit of saturation. Its colors are a little bit flat, okay, but I guess this is okay. Maybe I'm actually used to my Redmi 4 Pro. That screen on the Redmi Double 4 Pro is actually on another level on its own. Number 4, thermals. The thermals are fantastic. This phone runs So cool. I was thinking that a phone with a huge battery this size, would heat up once in a while, get a little bit toasty. But nah, this phone runs cool all the time. All the time. And number 5, performance. The Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 is a very efficient processor. Now, this chip handles everything I throw at it. Although I realized lately I don't really game as I used to. So I just do some light games here and there to just keep me busy once in a while. And of course, this one handles everything so well without getting extremely hot or whatsoever. So performance on this is nice. You can actually do even some heavy gaming on this device. And yes, number 6, the speakers. Cool speakers, but not at the level of the Redmi Turbo 4 Pro. But this speakers are really nice. Okay, it holds its own, and the stereo speakers are the stereo speakers are just so awesome. Check it out. Quite loud. Okay. Now, let's talk about the cons. These are things that I don't like, or features that I'm missing. Okay. So, one of the features missing on here is the infrared. Every phone seems to have this now, and you might think it's not useful until you get used to using it. I tell you, I am used to using the infrared on my Redmi Turbo 4 Pro. You get addicted to it, and once you use a phone that doesn't have it, you actually feel it that something is missing. So infrared is good, on phones. Number 2, no headphone jack. Well, that isn't really an issue these days because every earpiece you get now, you can actually get a dongle for the headphone jack, or you can get just get yourself a Type C headphone. It's everywhere. Just pick one, and use, and you're fine. Okay. So, and also number 3, no storage expansion. My unit is a 256 gig. So if you're willing to buy this phone, you should buy the 512 gig if you need a lot of space, because there's no support for SD card on this phone. And lastly, one feature that we can ignore would be radio. Okay. But for me, most people, we like to just switch on our radios and just listen to what's going on out there, okay, without incurring any cost whatsoever. Okay, but what I do now is I just use the internet radio. So that's fine. It doesn't take too much of my data because it's just audio. Okay, so it's not image and audio, it's just audio. So that's fine. That's fine. Something you can do away with, but it's also quite important. I see most phones these days don't have it. Now, the major cons about the Honor Power is the camera and also the haptics. Yes, the camera is not that great. Don't get me wrong. It's not that it doesn't take nice pictures, but don't just expect the best from it. It could also be maybe, when they push out another software update, they could fix it. Now, if you're a camera centric fellow, this might not be the phone for you. But the good thing about Honor Power is that it supports camera to API, which gives you the opportunity to use third-party modded camera apps like Gcam, manual camera. The haptics on the phone, not good, not good. Usable, but maybe you just switch it off. Okay. Like I said, like I always say, haptics on the Redmi Turbo 4 Pro, fantastic. Now, these are video samples and camera samples, so you check them out yourself. So this is a video. In conclusion, should you get the Honor Power? Absolutely yes, yes, yes. Go ahead and get this phone. You are going to love every bit of it. Now, this is an amazing device, and I don't know, it's going to be very difficult to part ways with it, because I definitely would have to part ways with it. It's going to be very difficult because of the amazing battery life. It's dependable. You can pick it up and use whenever. You don't have to always, plug it. Okay. For the Redmi Turbo 4 Pro, it has a huge battery as well, but lacks a lot of optimization, and that's a problem I have with App iOS. Generally, I don't really like App iOS. If we had something like this Magic OS on the Redmi Turbo 4 Pro, oh my god. All right, guys, enough of me. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. See you guys.